Hey everybody and welcome back in. So my name is the Wolf and thank you ever so much for coming to join us today. So in today's episode we've actually gone over to our new build and what we've actually brought in the last episode. And this is the burnt cottage, I think it is. So we're actually there right now and we're just going to be doing just like a small amount of work here on the outside, just to make sure that everything is all working to how it should be. So let's just try and figure out where this bit is. There we go. So yeah, so what we are doing at this moment of time, we're actually going to be just getting the outside all nicely sorted. Now I might have to go and do like another little job just to try and get some extra pennies in for the build, but really dependent on what we can actually get from selling everything from the inside. So it's all really about just trying to get that one little tiny thing sorted so we can actually make more profit. Now in the last one I know I did actually sell the property on a bit too early, but we are kind of going to learn from that. Now this is actually quite a rampant property, so we are just going to just sell everything to what we can sell here from the property itself. Now hopefully we can actually get just enough in to allow us to do the floors, get the doors in and get everything like that in place ready to go. So it is all about just trying to figure out what we don't actually need in here, and that is just the problem with this kind of build, what you actually go for, because sometimes you can't actually do that much, unfortunately, and in like other cases you can do so much. Now this is definitely going to be one of those kind of like seasons where we are going to be doing whatever we can do just to really give like some different view onto actually the game itself, because we want to try and at least give everybody a personal insight as someone who's never really done property development or nothing of that nature, and I just like playing the game because it's pretty decent. So it's really just about trying to get everything all like running through, getting it all sorted. Now we can't really clean this up here because it's not really suited for that kind of thing, unfortunately, because of the damage on the floors and on the walls and everything else. So this is a real pain, this is right here, because we don't know where all the dirt is, because we can't get it on the map just yet, because we're not really got that sorted. So I think that is pretty much everything all done there. Now we have actually got a gardener thing here, so what we are going to do is we're actually going to be just updating that one there, and this one here we're actually going to be going up to the successful negotiation for when we actually sell the property. With this as well, we're actually going to be doing the 20% faster of the plastering and straight onto here, and we're then going to go and get our white towels. Now we use these ones in all other properties, what I do, because it's just a nicer touch personally. Now I know that a lot of people would say, no, don't do it like that. But I just find it so much more nicer to actually to do, because it's just one of those things. Now keeping in mind that we don't actually have much money to do this kind of development in a way. So we're needing to make sure that we've actually got everything what we can get to really give that one nice lovely purpose of actually doing this. So we actually here we're going to be placing this into here. So we've got like an open plan kitchen coming into the living room area, to wherever we can place the TV, that is. So we are going to be kind of like trying to figure out the best way to actually get that there sorted. So let's then go in and get a door, because we need one, of course. So what we are going to be doing there then, okay, let's just start with a ascending price. Okay, so we're actually going to be getting, so that's going to be too narrow. So we're needing something like this here. So this is going to be one of the cheaper ones, because why not? Because we don't have much money otherwise to be like spending on this kind of project. Not right now, at least. So what we're then going to do is then we're going to go into our walls and we're going to grab some paint, and we're actually going to be getting white. The only reason why that we're opting in for white in this occasion is that we're wanting to make sure that we have got every single possible door painted, wall actually painted in the same color straight round, because that is then going to allow us then to really massively focus on what we actually wanting to do. Now for white, we'll give it that bit of extra bit of touch with it, literally pick it up into a more of a modern style. I hate it when it starts saving and that, because you just like jump and move about. So we're going to get this here done straight away. Now this kind of paint is actually cheap enough to buy within game, and especially for large containers, because you never really know how much paint you actually need. And then we're needing to then get a basic kitchen, and then also we're needing a basic bed with then just like a little bit of a bathroom as well. Now we don't have much, like I said, to be doing too much on this, but we are going to like try our best to get this at least leveled to a point which is actually really quite nice to see. So we've just got a lot of painting to do. So what I'm going to do is, okay, we might be able to get, if it all goes well, we might be able to go and get like a second property and get that cleaned up in this episode. Then on the episode afterwards, we can then work on doing everything else. Now we are going to try and aim to start doing the HGTV properties, and then try and get into them the luxury ones within like a few episodes after, to then go alongside the base game play, which this is. So this is literally base game, this is, and this is the bog standard game to what you would actually get off Steam. So we will be placing the game down below as always. Hopefully that will then take you over to Steam itself, so then you can go and get the game. And if you can, try and afford, and like, if you can afford, to then get the DLCs, and which is the packs to go with it. Try and get the garden, the survival, and the luxury. That will really change the entire gameplay. But we are hoping and that to show you on what that is going to be, of course, within these episodes in general. So let's just get this here done here. So what we would do, if we just get all this painting done very quickly, and we'll then be back very shortly. So let's just jump over now, so we can get this painting completed. So we'll see you soon.
You told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a buildup of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way.
So we've got everything all painted all the way through. So it's very white with a bit of black and a bit of brown. But that's perfectly fine. So what we're going to be doing here is, so let's just get rid of these here. Just try and give ourselves just a little bit of more money for this. We are going to go into the bedroom here, and we're actually going to be grabbing literally one of the cheapest beds we can actually get, because that's what we kind of be needing, to be honest with you. But it's, of course, and that it's got to be nice and literally of the best possible quality with this. So let's just opt in for this kind of bed here today. So let's just spin this around just like this. Okay, and then we've then got a nice bed there. Okay, and that's not taken too much. Okay, and then let's then go back here. Let's get the bathroom. Okay, let's bathroom fittings. And let's then go, so sinks first, ascending. Let's just grab this here. Okay, right here, because we kind of need this kind of like a format base. So normally what you can do with this is that you could actually just go like that, bring that down to there, bring that round. Do that there, and then like that, and straight over, and voila. So that is now the sink all ready to go. Okay, just found like a bit of dirt there for some reason, but that's okay. So then what we're then going to do now is that we're actually going to be grabbing then a toilet, and then the toilet is actually going to come right here, just like so. We're just going to get this assembled straight away. Because don't forget, we still need to get the kitchen and placed in, and for really small amounts of money, and that is what the major been about this entire build is actually kind of like leading up to, and this is what we're actually going to be doing now. So it's just a very basic shower cubicle, just to start building that in, and voila, that is now the bathroom kind of done, we could say. So that's now finished. So here for the kitchen. So the kitchen is actually quite of a bit of the expensive side of things to do, but we can, if we get very particular on it, okay, we might be able just to grab one of these here, okay. And yes, this will put us into a bit of a weird situation with this, okay, but that's okay, because what we're actually going to be doing here, okay, right, is that we've got the bathroom, we've got the bedroom, and we've got the kitchen. So we of course don't really have the money to do much more, so let's just see what we can actually get on this. Now if we can actually get this to around about 34-35, then that's great, alright, and that's with a bit of renegotiations as well. So let's just pop onto here and let's see if we can actually get like another 2,000, okay, to get this up to around about 33,000. So right, we won't be able to do that, so that's okay. So we're now lucky enough, okay, to actually now come on to another property, see what we can actually do. So I'm hoping to go up to the next one, and with that, it's literally about just trying to give ourselves enough amount of money to do what we can actually do on this. And this is what the process is only really major about. So this is a 1 floor, 4 rooms, for 27,782. So we're actually going to buy that, and we're actually going to go over to the property straight away, so we can actually go in, sell everything on the inside, to try and give us that extra few thousand of expenditure. And that's what we're actually going to do right now. So this is actually kind of like the same layout. You will find this quite a lot, of trying to get like certain things in and etc. You will find that a major part of all this overall is literally like, what can I actually do to maximize on the expenditure for one, but also it's like, what can I do now to really give this the best possible outcome for that. So we've actually got pretty much right about just under 5,000, and I think that's actually quite a perfect amount, to be honest with you. So we can just whip this up straight away, and what we're going to do is, okay, we're going to try and figure out the best thing to do. So we are going to be finishing this episode off soon actually, so we're just going to get everything all cleaned up and get it all looking good. I will then go and get some more money, because between the last episode and this episode I didn't really do that, so it was more like the case of, okay, yeah, no worries, let's definitely try and get some extra money. So I wanted to try and tackle this here on around about the 6,000 budget amount, okay, and I think that is probably going to give us possibly the best amount of expenditure to what we can actually get. So if I can get around about 6,000-7,000, then perfect, because we can actually really start focusing then on doing other things. Now I'm hoping to try and get the tiling tool, so we can actually put some tiles up on the walls, which would actually increase the value just a little bit, not too much, just enough to really make a massive difference with like certain things. Now we've actually been getting a lot of these skill points, so actually let's just do that now. So we're actually going to go into some dirt on the mini map. Okay, and this is that some dirt. So we can now walk into here, come up onto here like this. Okay, straight away. Okay, and then let's have a look out here. So we've now got all this property pretty much all cleaned up to what we can actually get cleaned at this moment of time. So I'm actually going to be going back to get some more money, and I will see you at the next episode here on the channel. And if you're not already done so, please do subscribe, turn on the notification bell, so then you can then be notified when we upload a brand new video. Until next time everyone, this is the Wolf, and we'll see you all later. Bye for now.